Welcome to this video, guys. Today is going to be something different. I'm going to be doing this tutorial on somebody else's face, and the kind of tutorial I'm doing today is a no makeup look, or let me just say very minimal makeup look. And the focal point of this whole entire thing is going to be the skin. And basically with this series that I'm trying to do, I want to show you guys different makeup on different faces and different skin tones and types, so that maybe you can relate to them if you have that problem, because not everybody has any problem that I have. So in her case, she has dark marks on her face and texture. So that was the whole point of this look, is just to try to conceal that with as minimal makeup as we can, just to show that you can cover up spots but still have makeup that's not too cakey, not overdone. So the first step is to color correct, and I'm color correcting with orange by this orange concealer by LA Girl, to cancel out those dark marks, because color correcting is essentially canceling out any kind of imperfection that you may have. So in her case, it's the dark marks. Orange cancels out the dark marks, and I'm using a damp sponge to blend that out and focus on those areas that are affected. Then I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn, and I'm using a concealer that is exactly her skin color, so that because of the fact that we're trying to make it as minimal and as low-key as possible, I'm just going on top of those dark marks to further conceal them, and just to create a more flawless base. And then I'm going on top of that with the LA Girl Perfecting Liquid Makeup foundation, and I'm pretty sure this is discontinued because now LA Girl has a new range of foundations. It's the HD foundations, which are way more full coverage than this one, and this foundation is oil free, so that means that it has more water in it, but it's really hard to blend out and to layer. So that was the mistake I made here in layering it, but for the purpose of the video, it served well. It's not too full coverage, it's not too cakey, so that's why I wanted to use this. And again, I'm blending that out and just making sure that her skin is as even as possible, spreading that around, and basically going on top of the places that I have color corrected and concealed. It may look like I'm layering this foundation on, you may think it's cakey, but because it's so thin, it doesn't actually accumulate to be cakey because it's not full coverage. So it's very thin, so as you build it up, it doesn't really make it too thick. Now doing her brows, I'm brushing it out with a spoolie, making sure I can see the actual shape of her eyebrows. And then I'm going to use a light brown brow powder that it's a no-name brand that I've just randomly got for cheap, and that is what I'm using to outline her brows and fill them in. And I'm not going to overfill them, I'm just basically creating the natural shape of her eyebrow and just going along with it, and not making it too exaggerated, because this is not supposed to be too much. It's just supposed to accentuate the features that she already has, not to really have like a full beat and a full brow on her. So that's essentially what I'm trying to avoid. So yes, a color that's light and not too much, and I'm using hair like stroke motions to create the illusion of fuller brows and the hairs as well, brushing them up. And I'm not going to line the top of her brows because that will just make it even more dramatic. So I'm just only lining the bottom, and I'm just stroking up the hairs and creating hair-like motions. Now I'm lining her brows with the same concealer in Fawn. So I'm going to use the concealer that's the same as her skin tone, because I don't want to make it look too halo vibes. I want it to be the same. We're just accentuating once again her eyebrows. We're not really making them too crazy. So in order to do that, you should probably use a concealer that is the same as your skin if you want to have a more natural look. Now I'm taking this palette from Essence called All About the Nudes, and I'm taking this brown color and just adding some shadow to her lids because I want to add some definition to her eyes. Again, not too much, but definitely to create a nice shadow, because you know, when it's completely plain, it's weird. So I was like, nah, let me just put on some eyeshadow on. Again, it's not really layered, it's not too much, it's not overdone, something really, really simple.
Oh, wait.
Don't look at fingers. Oh, shit. Your lashes are horrible. Like, they're nice because they're long, but they're just... So yeah, I wanted to show this part because I felt like it was necessary. So I did make a mistake with her, with the mascara on her bottom lashes. And just to show you that once again, makeup is not perfect. You can make mistakes. So I'm cleaning that up with a wet makeup wipe, and I've only wiping it off after it has dried. That's the best way to do it. Then I'm taking this liquid lipstick from NYX in the color Soft Spoken, and it's natural to her skin tone, which is why I chose it.